Welcome to this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football and UWW TV. I'm your host, AJ Covert, joined by Warhawk Football head coach, Jason Rindahl. Coach, congratulations on the win over St. John's on Saturday. It was a back-and-forth affair in that one, especially in the first half, with Whitewater going up early and St. John's answering with 21 straight points. How did the factors of momentum and mental toughness impact the outcome of this game?
Yeah, great question, AJ. First and foremost, couldn't be prouder of our players, of our staff for the performance that they did on Saturday. It was Alumni Day. The weather was phenomenal. We had an awesome crowd, and to be able to come out on top was awesome. But that first half was definitely back and forth. St. John's is a heck of a program. I mean, I don't know if you were on the sidelines or not, but they got some good-looking cats on that team, and they played hard. But mental toughness, staying with the plan, being consistent, not wavering, not riding that emotional roller coaster, but getting reset and attacking every snap as it is, and trying to be the best that you can be every snap is how we want to do it. And our guys, they did do that. When you play a good opponent like that, there's going to be ebbs and flows to the game. You got to just stick together. You got to stay with it. And, that's what we were able to do.
We saw some players step up for Whitewater in this one, like Jason Sinetti, who took over for the injured Alec Ogden, and Tamir Thomas, who had 4 total touchdowns on the day as well. How have those guys really stepped up as leaders this season, especially in this past game?
Yeah, I think if you go back to when I took over as the head coach, who has the interim tag right around Thanksgiving last year, Jason Sinetti is really embraced the role of being a leader. He was at every off-season workout with the guys. Our guys lift 4 different groups. He was at 3 of them. And, I think that speaks volume to his commitment to this program. So for him to not be the starter going into week 1 and going into week 2, and then obviously his opportunity came on Saturday, and he was prepared for it. So it's awesome to see Sinetti get that opportunity and to maximize it. Tamir Thomas, you evaluate the film coming out of the 22 season, he was probably our best running back. So the expectations for him were pretty high, but what he did on Saturday didn't surprise you. He's a hard-working kid, a good young man, cares about his teammates, practices the right way, and we just got to get him touches, because when you get the ball in his hands, good things are going to happen.
Whitewater has split the series in the past 4 seasons against your next opponent, Mary Harn-Baylor, and have developed a bit of a rivalry. How excited are you to go into Texas to decide the series?
Yeah, you look at where we're at, as we approach this season from a head coaching standpoint, we really look at our non-conference games as to prepare you for your conference games. And we had a heck of a challenge in these 3 non-conference games. And this is probably the biggest challenge that we have out of all 3. Going on the road, going against a powerhouse program who hasn't really quite clicked yet, but we know that they are close to that. They're very talented on offense, on defense. They have players that can explode and make big-time plays at any moment. So there's a lot of potential distractions on our end. We got a lot of comfortability potentially being there, and we got to make sure that doesn't happen. We got to make sure that we keep our guys working with a purpose and an intent to get better, so that when we go down there on Saturday, we can play, up to the level that we're capable of.
Thanks for your time, Coach, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, AJ.
This has been this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW TV.